Hi, welcome everyone. That Ebonyi state has changed is an understatement. If you've not visited Abakaliki the past 10 years, you wouldn't recognize most places around the capital. The change is that obvious. Most roads are now dual carriage. There's a lot of flyovers, which at the last count they said is up to 23 in number. The development is not concentrated in Abakaliki alone. There are many towns in Ebonyi that the concrete road construction has reached. The state has also invested in water schemes to supply pipe-borne water to the citizens. Water is essential to life, and a lot of states cannot provide water for their people, which is a failure of governance if the state cannot provide ordinary water. Ordinary in the sense that water is abundant, but it's unfortunate that many people don't have water in their homes. They have to buy water in jerry cans or get it delivered by water tankers. Ebonyi State is providing pipe-borne water to the citizens. There's a new massive mall in Abakaliki. There is an Olympic stadium under construction that will rival the one in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. An international airport is also under construction. Construction has reached an advanced stage. They hope to complete it before the end of the year. Definitely, the governor will want it completed before he leaves office in May 2023. Now to the question, should other states emulate the Ebonyi formula? Not just states that are in the same earning bracket as Ebonyi, as you can see on the list, but other states in Nigeria that are not able to build most township roads, which means every state, because even in Lagos, not all roads are paved. Should they employ the Ebonyi formula in order to achieve a faster development? Before we continue, let's see the formula and how Ebonyi have been using the formula to transform the state within a short time. Have you subscribed to our channel? Kindly subscribe now if you haven't, and remember to enable notification. Thank you for subscribing. The Ebonyi formula is actually not new in Nigeria. It's just that they are the ones that employ this formula massively right now. This formula involves the use of direct labor in the construction of many projects. They use direct labor to build concrete roads, drainages, and many projects. Many artisans are employed by using this method, with many earning from 2,000 naira up daily. The system employs a lot of people and saves the state a lot of money. Think of it like you want to build a house, and instead of contracting the job to a company to build a house for you, you hire a professional, an architect or civil engineer, to supervise the construction while you buy the materials needed and also pay for labor. So this way you save a lot of money while still maintaining the quality of construction because you have a professional supervising the project. This is exactly what Ebonyi State is doing. They employ direct labor, they have professionals that supervise the projects, and they also buy all the materials needed for the construction themselves. They are able to get a bargain on some of the materials because they buy them in bulk. And remember that Ebonyi State is very rich in natural resources that are used in construction. Granite is found in abundance in Ebonyi. Limestone is a major component of cement. It is found in abundance in Ebonyi. In fact, there used to be a state-owned company, Nigerian, which was the first cement company in Nigeria, but it was privatized and it's now owned by Ibeto Cement. They were expected to start producing 6,000 tons per day of cement a few years ago. Is Ibeto Cement producing at the moment? Anyway, you get the picture. Ebonyi State buys construction materials in bulk and hire direct labor and pay professionals to supervise their many massive projects. That's simply the Ebonyi formula. And they make huge savings using this formula. It's a pity that many states don't use direct labor to build projects. Back in the day, during the Eastern region, they had NCFC, those days in Enugu. It was a state-owned company. They were into construction and furniture. In those days, they built many projects with direct labor. It wasn't only in the Eastern region. All regions used direct labor in those days for road construction and many other projects. Why are many states not using this method today to save cost and develop quickly when our founding fathers used this method decades ago? This method is worthy of emulation. The Ministry of Works in many states should employ professionals that can supervise projects so that they can build them with direct labor to save cost. A state like Ondo should do this already. They have bitumen and granite in abundance in Ondo State. Construction of inner roads and streets in a city should not always be awarded to a contractor. The states can save a lot of money like Ebonyi does by constructing some of these roads with direct labor. No state can afford to construct all roads using a contractor, even Lagos State, because if Lagos could afford it, all roads would have been built in Lagos State by now. Some of these governors, do they even have a plan on how to pave all roads in their states? For instance, if a state has 1,000 kilometers of unpaved roads and they are only able to pave 50 kilometers per year, it will take them 10 years to pave 500 kilometers. Before that 10 years, a majority of the paved 500 kilometers will need resurfacing because lack of maintenance is a huge problem. They don't fix potholes. In fact, they let the roads deteriorate completely before awarding a fresh contract. How long do you think it will take for all roads to be paved in a state? It will take an eternity because it's like going round in circles. The best way to avoid this situation and develop many cities quickly is to either use direct labor to build these roads quickly or get a loan and award all road contracts at the same time. That way, the maintenance agencies will now focus on maintenance and our cities will look dust-free and serene. Imagine the impact on the Nigerian economy if thousands of roads are being built at the same time. We can never achieve developed status if all our urban roads are not paved. Our cities can never look serene if all urban roads are not paved. Mud and sand will always be on our roads because vehicles moving from unpaved roads to paved ones bring with them all that is on the unpaved one. How many times will the roads be swept in a day to maintain cleanliness? Or will they enforce tire washing? Instead of going around in circles, it's better to tackle the problem from the source. Pave all roads in order to eliminate dust in our cities so that grasses, flowers, and trees can actually look green, not brownish because of dust. When cities are beautified, you attract a lot of tourists locally, not to talk of those that will come from abroad. They need to inspire confidence in our economy by beautifying our cities. When people look at our cities and it looks boring, bland, with washed out buildings, it doesn't inspire confidence. Making our cities look serene and beautiful should be the major preoccupation of governors. Let's come back to water. Ebonyi State is trying their best to provide pipe-borne water for their people. A lot of states don't have water. Water is a basic necessity of man, and a lot of industries also need water. It's like the air we breathe. It is a failure of government for not providing water to the people. Many governors feel that water reticulation systems are expensive to build and that they will not recoup their investment on time. Well, that's part of being a developed country. They need to provide world-class pipe-borne water that runs all the time with high pressure. Even if it takes 50 years to recover the investment, they should just do it for humanitarian reasons. People are most likely to keep their environment clean if they have running water. But if they fetch or buy water in cans, it leads to rationing. The convenience of having running water at home reduces stress and promotes a healthy lifestyle. People will wash their food and vegetables thoroughly with running water. This alone will prevent a lot of people from falling sick. They can also employ the use of prepaid meters to bill people for water. What is happening in Ebonyi State shows the beauty of democracy. That's why people should endeavor to come out and vote during elections, so as to choose the best leaders that will be proper square pegs in square holes. When you don't come out to vote, the less popular person may win because many people didn't vote. Who can say that votes didn't count in Ebonyi? Always endeavor to come out and vote because votes will always count. We hope you enjoyed the video. As usual, like the video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and enable notification. Till next time, bye bye.